This artwork in this workshop we're going to be making is just for you, so please don't worry what it looks like. You don't have to show anyone or put it on your walls, unless you want to. It's more about the process and letting go. It's not the final outcome of it looking pretty or represents something. Be free, do what you want, no one is judging you. Feel free to pause this video if you need to, or watch it all the way through. Before you start, find a space that you're able to let go and that you're not going to be interrupted, so you feel at ease and you can relax with your art. Once you've found an area you feel comfortable, for example, I worked outside making this art piece, set up your area. Think about what paint you need, what kind of canvas or paper you can use. Put the canvas or the paper in a tray though, due to you want the sides to stop the marbles rolling off the canvas and bouncing back, otherwise they might roll onto the floor. Choose how many marbles you would like to use. This will depend on how complex you want the artwork to be. It represents it in life, how many different things you have going on all at once. Next, you're going to paint your marbles. For example, I use black due to it's going to work as your lines and it stands out, but it can be any colours. Like I say, there is no rules. Let go of the marbles on your canvas so they flow around, moving the canvas around by tilting it. Being able to have some control, but not completely, due to, as the same as in life, you can't control everything. Take out the marbles from your canvas and it will leave the lines. Might be quite faintly on the canvas, but this is completely fine. Start colouring in the areas, so the spaces in between the lines that the marbles have made. For example, I've used paint for this, but you can use pastel or anything you like, any medium. Think about the colours that you're using. There is no right or wrong though. For example, I have used green because it feels fresh, like spring. This is when the time of the art that I was making. The colours you choose might change due to the mood that you're in. For example, you might be feeling happy, so you might choose or be drawn to more brighter colours, or if you're feeling a bit low or down, you might be drawn to more duller, darker colours. But there is no right or wrong. Like, this is a colour journey. It's like represents how you're feeling within and your emotions. The same way how you vent into a diary, a written diary, would be exactly the same as how you would vent into this art piece, using what colours you are drawn to and which ones you prefer. I did use a lot of bright colours because I feel my life is at the moment, it is moving very forward and looking into the future. But like I say, there's no right or wrong of what colours you do choose. Take your time in this process. There is no rush whilst painting. Relax. Filling all the areas, big and small. Like in life, small parts can be as important as the big parts. It makes up the whole picture. Let your artwork dry. I did work outside for mine, so it dried very fast. You could even write your feelings within the areas also, to add more detail, or leave it just as it is. I did feel like this paint water represents all your emotions mixed together, and how sometimes you need to step back and be mindful that it's okay to feel a certain way. If you want to, you can paint over the lines from the beginning that the marbles have made. As you can see, I have done this. You can do this at the start or at the end, the same as me. Take time to look at your artwork. You can even hang it up or put it in a journal. You could even do one once a month or 2 weeks, like a journey diary. And think about the colours and how it represents the emotions you felt whilst making this art piece. Please feel free to comment if you enjoyed this workshop, and even tag me in your photos, videos of your work. I am on all social medias as Razzadazzle Art.